Okay, I did this post-com twice already, but the first time my microphone wasn't on, and the second time the recording didn't save. So, a little bit infuriating, but it's a little bit aggravating. Not the end of the world though. So, yeah, this is a game that I played with sheep. Heli Farm Ice versus Dirt Super. I'm just gonna go over it and go over how to play from the heli side and what mistakes we made. So I sent a 258, this is pretty standard. Gets up his trip before his farm. I sent a 266 here so that I can buy up my more bananas before having to, like, the round ending, I guess. Like, I get a few more bananas. This is a good play only because he started sending late, like, which is what you normally do. But you don't want to do this if they start sending earlier and then you're gonna get overwhelmed with balloons. Because if they start sending earlier and then you just send pinks, this doesn't actually force the 0-1 dart. They can just greet it and then send blues and you don't anti-sold around. So you need to make sure to not fall into that. You have to play very reactively. So I just spike and I anti-sold around. I think we get 118. Yeah, 118. I buy up my snap before my plant, standard stuff. Blacks. He gets up his plant before his trip, but like, that's okay with me. I'm just gonna get it a few seconds later. It's fine with me. He's out farming, but that's normal. This is kind of stupid, these whites, but I also did something stupid, so it kind of equalizes, I guess, but not really. Like, I sent yellows before I bought up my double ice. That was just kind of dumb. I should have just got up my double ice and then sent. But what I didn't want to happen, I didn't want to spend money on the double ice, and then he'd be able to afford a plant. I thought he was up in farms like way more than he was for some reason. I should have just counted his money more. These whites are kind of stupid though, because like, even though I end up leaking to like 30 lives because I bought the double ice late, like, it doesn't amount to anything. Like, nothing happens because of that. It doesn't change anything. It just makes it so he has less money. We both get our our banks around 13. And you notice that I'm not forcing the spolt. And a lot of people would do that, but the reason I'm not doing it is because, like, the $700 or so in his hand is no different than the $700 spent in the spolt. The $700 isn't doing anything. So me forcing the spolt, like, what does that even do? What's the point of it? It's not slowing down his farms because he's not farming. He already has his bank. So forcing the spolt here would be kind of dumb because I want a BIA or bank. BIA around 16. I'm on pace too. But I can send a rush around 16 to prevent both our BIAs to around 17. So then he has to get a top jug. But for some reason he rushes me, which I think is really stupid because, like, I mean, think about it. What is he accomplishing with this rush? Okay, he's making me buy up a double ice, buy up a quad darts, but he's also delaying both of our BIAs by 1 round. I'm going the drain strat. That's what I want. Like, I'm happy with that. If he didn't rush me, I just would have rushed him. So we both would have had our BIAs delayed by 1 round either way. But since he rushed me instead of me rushing him, he's basically like losing more money than me. So I'm fine with that. We both get our BIAs around 17, yeah. And I kind of like thought that I should send a Moab to force the cash out, but since I didn't have enough money in hand, I didn't want to sell my ice, and I didn't want to sell my quad darts just in case he rushed. But what I should have done, I should have sold my quad darts and then sent a Moab, but sent a Moab like 6 or 7 seconds into round 18, because then if he rushes me round 18 mixed with the rainbows, like, I'm fine with that. I can just boost. And you may be thinking like, well, why would I want a boost trade? It's not a boost trade, because if he ends up rushing me round 18, I can just balloon boost the Moab and send a few leads behind, and then he can't boost greed the Moab. Like, he has to cash out to that Moab. and then we would both be, like, I would be at 2 boosts, but he would have cashed out, so it would be fine. That's what I should have done, but I end up just forcing the boost first, and then, like, because I don't have, well, actually, that's fine too. I can do that. The issue with what I did here, like, if I sold my quad darts to send a Moab here, the issue is I don't know if he has enough money. I guess I can kind of know because he got up around 17 BA, but I was scared. I didn't know how much money he had, so I didn't want to send a Moab and then he would be able to afford the laser shots. Super Monkey. Actually, the Moab probably wasn't the good play because he shouldn't be rushing me around 18. So even if I do just force, yeah, if I just force his boost, well, here's my issue with it. If I force his boost round 18 with leads, he can just boost that and then also force my boost, and then he can cash out for a fan club. But actually, now that I think about it, round 17 BA, I don't think you can afford a fan club there if you rush round 18 as well. Okay, so maybe the Moab wouldn't be the play and the leads would. I don't know, something to think about. Yeah, I'm just farming here. I think I forced his Jug, yeah. He ends up getting his factory around 22 because I didn't force cash out. If I did force cash out, that wouldn't have happened. So that's just, a consequence of my indecision. That was definitely a mistake, but not the end of the world. Well, it kind of is the end of the world. It was a really big mistake. I send his Oh My God around 30, so he has to buy up his defense a little bit early instead of putting it into farms. He sends his Oh My God at me around 33. I don't agree with this play because I know he's gonna all out me around 35 anyways. So, like, yeah, he is kind of preventing me from farming, but the money that I even get from farming, since it's like a quarter of the way through round 33, if I buy up a factory and then also sell it round 35 for space, I'm only making like less than $3 grand in that transaction, and he's losing $10,000 and also the 400 eco. So I don't agree with that Zomagod at all. But I send Zomagod so that he can't buy up farms, but that's not the real reason. I actually want his super and his darts to be chasing, just so that then when I all out him, like, they're focused on the previous Zomagods. I don't know if that's the right play or not, but it's just, that was my thought process. He's still sending Zomagods like around 34. I don't really agree with that. I think it's kind of stupid. Yeah, I just all out him here. And I'm making a point to, like, try my very best not to space out these Zomagods. Because I was watching this game where Flush played Sheep, and he spaced out his Zomagods, and that's why he lost. So it's very important to keep your Zomagods fast cooldown, because the way that the Tech Terror works, like, if you make him chase with his Tech Terror micro, that's really bad. But if you space out your rush, it's, like, a lot harder to make them chase. Okay, I accidentally clicked reset on the replay, but we're back. So yeah, I all out round 35, and he all outs me. I'm just selling up my Apaches. Yeah, I wait till I sell all my facts and have all my Apaches that I can place down till I boost. As you can see, I'm defending like this first batch of Zomagods that he sent, but I don't know if I'll be able to defend like the last. Oh, he only sent one at that. Oh wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm probably not gonna be able to defend those last. Yeah, I don't have boost. Probably not gonna be able to defend those, but I can defend this bunch, and I can defend this bunch pretty comfortably. And the Zomagods up here, or up at the top bend, they're stalled. So what I do, I sell a few Apaches just to send a few more Zomagods, just because I know that I'm defending this batch comfortably, so like I can afford to sell a few and make sure that he dies. It's pretty clear that he's dying here because he's already having Detect Terror on the last bend, but he ends up DCing, which is really unfortunate because I wanted to see how that would play out. But I mean, it's pretty obvious that he's dying there. But yeah, so that's the match. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy these types of videos, and let me know in the comments like what type of videos you guys do want. Like, do you guys like post-coms, or do you just prefer the videos with the like songs over it after? Just let me know. Yeah, thank you guys for watching.